Right, good morning and welcome back to the vlog. Today is the first proper day of our summer holiday. So yes, we're in our caravan and we're deciding on what to do. Thanks for clicking by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. There's lots more coming this week. We might actually get on the beach looking at the weather, maybe. But today is Sunday, so the weather is looking cloudy. But we have narrowed it down to 3 things to do. So, reading from the list which we need to decide on, we have Natureland in Skegness, which Madeline was meant to go on a school trip there but got cancelled due to the pandemic. That's looking favourite. Number 2 is one I found on the Tinterweb, which is the Village Church Farm Shop Skegness. Just like an oldie worldy place. Might be something to do. Or the third one is the Radcliffe Donkey Sanctuary. The Radcliffe Donkey Sanctuary. Easy for you to say. Which I really don't want to go because I've heard of these girls talking about adopting a donkey. Not happening. Or a seal, so don't get any funny ideas. They're both sat off camera just behind me, but they're in the gym jams and they don't want to be on camera, so they're all a bit scared. So that's where we're at. Follow along. You'll see us on the beach later on the week, but for today we're going to take an impromptu day out and we will see you on the road. Alright guys, stay close. So we've arrived after all the done the ablutions, emptied the water, done all the bits and bobs, got on the road for about 11, which is good for us. So now it's 12 and we've just arrived and we chose to come to the village just outside or just in Skegness, which looks okay for now.
Right next door, that door over there. Village Green, and the first place you go on if you're following this round is just round the corner, just at the end of this building. There's a big barn, and inside it is a big
tractor. And they do normally use the green.
Old school Meccano for you youngsters, this is Meccano. Old school.
Usually takes people a couple of hours.
Red arrow?
Well, it's been a bit short.
Welcome. We've got a cafe that does cakes and sandwiches and tea.
Right, we'll do the tea room on the way out. Right, Village Green, this is. So this is like an old-fashioned village. Right. This is Boothby Barn.
Right, now I'm going to go look at, there's what's around here. This looks a great little find, this place, doesn't it? Find some exhibitions. Oh, they're working on the stuff over here. Look at this.
Come on in and have a look round.
Can I tell you something amazing about that? It's been moved from the village of Welton and re-erected and opened to the public in 1998.
It's next to us. Welton.
Welton Le Marsh.
Ah, different one.
Yes. It just says Welton, so I didn't realise where it was. Oh, there you go.
It's this old road. What do you think, buddy? Smells like this. Grandad would love it here.
And that behind it is a threshing machine.
That's right.
If you read Tessa the D'Urbervilles later on in life, a novel by Thomas Hardy, she had to work with the threshing machine.
It's one of the most uncomfortable towed along the road to get here like that. If you look at it carefully, you'll see it standing on a pair of Queen Mary transporters.
Oh yeah.
It was towed behind 2 tractors, and they kept even pace all the way.
Wow.
I'll tell you who would love it here is your granddad.
It's 18 months to rebuild as you see it, and 20 odd years to fill it with 1,600 bits.
Yeah.
It smells like that.
I'm sorry, you can probably gather I can bore on
No.
in here forever. If you want to go up in the cab and see how the traction engine works, up you go.
Oh, here you go, buddy. Look them ladders. Here, look.
I'd go up the one at the back of the wheel. That's
Yeah.
probably best. This is just the oiling platform. You go up there with an oil can in your hand and try not to fall off. Have a crew of 2.
Right.
In you go, it won't bite.
Yeah, you'll not start it, Maddie, trust me.
Well, we've got 5 boxes empty at the minute.
Yeah.
So you've got 3 hours to wait to get it started.
3 hours, is it?
You want to go up there?
Go and have a go up there behind your sister.
Big lever on your left is forward and backwards.
Yeah, that one.
Big lever on top is the regulator. So you push that forward and you start going. You do need to use 2 muscles at least. And the short lever on the right is the gear stick. At the moment it's stuck in top gear.
There you go, Maddie. So you know what to do, we'll get it fired up, you can go around that way.
All you have to do then is wind the handle, feed the wood, check the water, top up the water, not run anybody over, and try and remember what it is I haven't mentioned.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you'd expect that I haven't mentioned?
Ooh.
Begins with B.
Brakes.
That's it. It's a traction engine, they weren't fitted with them.
Oh, right, so it's just back, slam it in reverse, is it?
No,
No, just natural.
if you slam it in reverse, you strip the gears, because they're all straight cut.
There you go, Daddy won't be driving it anytime soon.
No, you shut off the steam and it'll stop. You've got 13 tons pushing downwards,
Right, wow.
so it'll stop on its own.
Impressive.
You're boiling 2 tons of water,
Really? 2 tons. Do you get that, Maddie? You like?
480 gallons or 2,000 litres. In the holding tank under the cab, there's another 330 litres that you top up on the go. Be careful, there's a screwdriver under your feet, I don't want you to trip over it.
There you go, look.
Thank you very much.
Put it there for
I'm
me.
trying to get this cage breaker to work and losing.
Yeah.
It was used for breaking cattle cake. When cattle cake was first made, it was made in a big biscuit, which would be about the size of this cog.
Right.
Slot it in the top, turn the handle and it'd come out as crumbs.
Okay, Maddie?
And depending on the size of cattle, you either broke it up into big bits or little bits, and you could slide one set of cogs across to the other. The modern the newer version is that one there, where you could open the jaws of the hopper, because they stopped making biscuits, they just gave you a bag full of broken bits.
Right.
It came out as a long line, and they cut the circles out. And when they decided that was silly, because you ended up with a lot of waste.
Yeah. What do you think, Maddie? It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm a boring old git, as I say. I've
Hey,
got
not.
ages.
Hey. It's a lifetime of experience in there, Maddie.
No, there isn't. No, I can just talk fast.
Grandad would like it here, wouldn't he? He's a mechanic. Old stuff.
I could do with a mechanic.
Yeah. I was just saying, Grandad would enjoy it, wouldn't he? He's mechanic-y.
Well, this traction engine went to work in Tasmania.
Right, is that where it started life?
No, it started life in Grantham.
All right, Grantham,
It
yeah.
was built in Grantham in 1886. Worked in Lincolnshire and Derbyshire for a couple of years, well, 4 years. Went back to the works to have what they called a colonial boiler put in, which is a wood burner rather than a coal burner.
Right.
And then it went out to Tasmania. And the shipload it went with was 7 traction engines, 2 mine winding engines, 200 pieces of farm machinery, assorted spares and tools, all from Richard Hornsby's works in Grantham. That was a single shipload.
Yeah.
That's a heavy shipload. That must have been a big
Well-
ship.
Well, they were. Steamships were huge.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about ships and Victorians, and far too many people have got visions of Nelson and sailing ships and things. Well,
Yeah.
they weren't. The big ocean ships were massive steam engines. We've all heard of the Titanic. It just happened to be the biggest.
Yeah.
You know, you could carrying 150 tons of steamship of steam engines was neither here nor there.
Wow.
When you think 200 bits of farm machinery, well, that thresher's a piece of farm machinery.
Interesting.
I'm pretty certain they didn't take 200, but they certainly took some,
Yeah.
simply because the bloke who bought this also bought a thresher.
Right.
And that tub of ash is the remains of one weekend's burning.
Oh, down there. Yeah.
All that's left of a ton of wood.
Blimey. It uses its.
Well, when you get the fire going, it'll burn up to about 860 degrees,
Crikey. That's hot
which is
stuff.
very hot. I'm sure you appreciate.
Do you think we'll be rolling again soon then? Or is it? This is it for now?
Oh, I was last working 10 days ago. I dare say
Oh,
I'll
right,
work
okay.
again next weekend. We've got a period picnic, which is a fancy dress thing where people wear whatever clothes from 1700 onwards. Have a picnic in the grounds, and we should have this steaming as well.
Today.
Sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
Well, when this was working as a thresher, it turned 100 acres into a different game. 100 acres of wheat would take a village to clear it in about 3 months.
Yeah.
To turn it from a cut crop to grain ready for flour. With this, you could do it with 14 people in 10 days.
Yeah.
And today it's 2 people, 1 traction engine, one tractor and trailer, and 1 combine, and 1 day.
Wow.
For the 100 acres.
Well, what an interesting chap. Just given us a full rendition of the threshing machine and the steam engine, and it was out last used 10 days ago, so it was going to be out this weekend, wasn't it, Maddie? But you need 3 people to run it, and he's the only person here. But he did offer a Madeline to train up, and myself, so watch his space. But no. The old farmhouse then. Oh, we'll just do the garden by look at it first. Pretty orchard.
Oh, that's nice.
Lots of flowers.
Lovely.
So we're just going through the orchard, and at the bottom of the orchard there's like a lovely summer house. So we're just going to have a wander down there to have a look at the summer house.
There's a big lock on here.
One of these in our garden. Save a fortune going to Tesco's. Apple tree. Not quite ready yet though. Right. Onward.
One way. We're going the wrong way through this house.
Are we?
Upstairs exit. Yeah, I think we need to go in the
Oh.
front bit.
Oh, look in the window here, look. Oh, gramophone.
Oh yeah,
That's
like
a
a record player, Maddie.
St. Peter Rabbit.
Right, we'll have to go around the front because it's a one-way system in operation at the minute. So we'll see you around the front to go inside.
The lady of the house. Yeah, press to learn about wash day. This is the laundry.
The washer. Wash day was always on a Monday because on Saturday night you would have your weekly bath and on Sunday morning you'd be given a clean set of clothes to last the week. You started early on wash day, maybe 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and you wouldn't be finished until late at night.
Holly House.
Holly House.
Church.
So where are we going? upstairs in the cottage.
Oh, look. That's for when you want to see fill your jug with water. And that's a shaving brush. Yeah. Pour your water into there to the wash.
Across the laundry. So here's a schoolroom for a bit of homeschooling. Oh my word, look at this. Wow. So you've got all your desks, that's where the teacher would sit. Oh, little chairs for the little people.
Oh, you're the teacher.
Where's the
aren't you?
pencil?
Oh, I'll put the light on.
You'd have chalk, Emily. You'd have chalk and a chalkboard. Look.
Oh, look at this, old school.
Where's the pencil?
So you've got a chalkboard to write on, Maddie. And this would be your desk where you keep your books, look. Will it open? Oh,
Mine open, but
oh, there's a little, I better not. Do you know what that was for, Maddie? Madeline? Do you know what that's for?
your ink pot.
That's right, the ink. Oh, miss.
I've got a pin on my desk.
I think we should have one of these at our house. Bit of homeschooling. Next lockdown,
And you'd learn
this is
times
how our back
tables.
bedroom's going to look.
You learn reading, writing,
And that's where I'll be
arithmetic.
sat. And just in case you come, I've left a little reminder for us. So,
Is there like a big
don't forget to like and subscribe. Back to class. Steep stairs. Hello. What do you think, Emily? There you go, there's a quick look at a Victorian farmhouse equipped with its own school, which looked very strict. Something the youth of today could do with. Anyway, we're now going to make our way round. I think it's time for a cup of tea, Emily, don't you? Is that time? What time are we on? Approaching 1 o'clock. We've got a picnic, we're going to fetch that and have a picnic. Join us there. We're just about to have lunch. We've come with plates, drinks. We're risking it. We're the only ones outside because it's looking quite
get eating.
quite bleak. So we're gonna have to go get this scuffle down and back looking round. See you in a bit. Right, that's the quickest lunch we've ever had. Leave no trace. Got a silly cow over there. We'll go see her later. Right, we're just going to finish off on the outside bits. Just got to start off around there, haven't we, Emily? Then we've got to look at the white cottage over there, and then we're going to go have a coffee inside because it's actually turned quite nippy outside. So this way, kids. Forward. Right, we're now heading into the stable and saddlery. All right, Meowed. What's with the long face? Sorry. Silly cow. More cows. That's Buttercup, the Daisy short horn. Okay. Nice. This is a saddle room, Emily. This is where all the shoes. Boots. Oh, it smells like leather. Look, that's where they hang all the harnesses up. That's the saddlery done. Where are we now? In here. Ah, more animals. Sheep. Visitor's book. Should we sign in?
I don't think it does.
Wow, what a place. Well, that's a visitor's book filled in. Oh, and now, outside. Look at the old cottage garden now.
Carrots, onions, things.
Fabulous place. Very nice. Right, now we're off to see this old cow over here. The model railway is locked. I think that's us about done. Should we go for a cup of tea now?
Yeah.
Everyone want to go for a cup of tea in the,
Yeah.
in the coffee room over there? So there we go then, folks, that's it all. So, we're just gone to the cafe. The obligatory Victoria Sponge coffee. Maddie's got a hot chocolate and some lemon cake. Mummy's got a cup of tea, and Emily's not having anything. But, right, we're going to have this, and then we'll be heading back to the van. See you in a bit. And there we are, guys. A quick trip out to the village at Skegness. Had a quick whip round. Absolutely fabulous day out. If you're in the area, I've just escaped because they're in the gift shop. So I'm going to get in the car. I'm going to wrap it up for this today. Hope you've liked it. Please comment below, like and subscribe, and follow along for more. Coming soon. See you in a bit, guys. Bye.